I feel very humbled to be here, and I at least hope that my message is worthy to be brought forth in such a place. I'm Jonathan Clark, and I'm running for Town of Oyster Bay Supervisor in Long Island. That's a little stretch of land east of here, because about 90 miles out. So what sort of makes this race unique is our supervisor preceding this race was indicted for political corruption, along with many people that were in his regime. And now the Democrats were hoping to put up in his stead another corporatist type Democrat who was going to proliferate the structure that happens in Long Island where municipalities give and kick back to the political parties in order to get their people in power. Now, I saw an opportunity to bring up issues regarding corruption and run as a Democrat for that position. Unfortunately, as soon as I announced my candidacy as a Democrat for Town of Oyster Bay Supervisor, I was indicated that I was no longer a member of the Democratic Party, and I was taken from the Democratic Party. Now, just to let you know, we always focus on national elections as if they're the most important thing there is, and the presidency is all that matters. I ran for Congress last year, United States Congress, one of the highest offices in the land, and I got no pushback from the Democratic Party, because there's nothing for them to steal. When you run for a local office, you're messing with their money. And so after I was thrown out of the Democratic Party, I said, well, you know what, I'm going to start my own party. I'm going to call it the Progressive Party. And with that in mind, I looked for people just as crazy as I am, and Blair Fellows from Election Justice USA, who was a co-founder of that organization, and my law partner, we reached out to first Stephen Abreu, who's an elected delegate for Bernie Sanders, and Michael Reich, who's one of those leftist professors that you hear so much about. And we decided, and we formed the Progressive Party. And we didn't realize how hard our fight was, because in New York, we have what's called ballot access laws, and you have to go out and you have to get tremendous amounts of signatures to get on the ballot. And they challenge us every step of the way. And I'm proud to announce that today the Democrats have withdrawn their challenges to our petition, and we're officially a party, and we're officially the nominees for that party. So in closing, and I'll make it brief because I know everybody wants to hear Nina talk, we're looking to hope to get some support out on Long Island. If you can make one day out to come out from the city and support some progressives. We're in the middle of a very Republican area and a very centrist Democrat area. But you know, the progressive message rings true there with a lot of people that are afraid to come out and say they're progressives. And I think if we can coalesce the movement around it, we can make some headway in a very conservative area. Thank you.